there's something really important to get your head around that will change how we think about orchestrating processes and tools and what our priorities are as technologists and strategists in any company if you want to be a data-driven enterprise. So you've probably seen this, right? Data is the new oil. That was another Economist headline. Data is the world's most valuable resource. Data creates new rules for competition. But what are those rules and why? Well, this is the other two references to economics I'll make in this presentation. Really important thing to grasp. Data is non-rival. That means it's not used up when we eat something or burn some oil or have some consulting time with our accountant. That time is used up. That oil's gone. Data is not like that. Any number of people or firms can use data simultaneously. They don't diminish it, right? Any number of algorithms can be applied to data simultaneously without reducing its availability or value to anybody else. That is fundamentally different than almost all of the economic inputs we have to create value, right? More data makes other data more valuable. Having other people in our ecosystem or our company try and create value with that data doesn't stop us, right? It's like a lab with infinite seats, right? Even physical R&D was constrained. So this, again, brings us back to our friend, the flywheel. Data is actually a triple flywheel, 3 ways. First, more data makes you smarter. More data makes AI smarter. So just thinking about your own product or service, getting more data is a virtuous cycle that makes having that data more valuable to deliver customer experiences. But because data can be reused and shared and recombined, every new piece of data makes every other new piece of data just a little bit more valuable. There's a greater likelihood that somehow, somewhere, whether that's within your team, within your company, within an ecosystem, that data could be mashed up with other data to create a valuable customer experience, to change a value proposition. And finally, the really big wheel that's turning the whole economy. Remember, 8 out of 10 companies are making real progress toward being a data-driven enterprise. As they do that, as they change from being like our CIO who just purges his data every month to folks who are keeping data, figuring out how to use it to improve customer experience, figuring out partnerships, figuring out how they could mash other data up with it to be valuable, the whole pool of data and the value and the possibilities increases. So if you're T-Mo, who's your next Netflix? If you're Netflix, who's your next T-Mo? If you're in any industry, who's the next partner that wouldn't have existed in a world that's less data rich, right? We're in a world where others may want to provide a service or a product to your customers because the data they get back is valuable. Maybe they do it for free. You might want to provide a product or service to another company's customers because the data you get back is so valuable. That's why it's so important to have that top line data strategy and executive sponsorship for saying, yeah, we see the way the world is going to look like, and we want to be there, and we want to play like a T-Mo or a Netflix.